Today, we're going to talk about the most difficult subject in economics. Not how to get rich, that's the easy part. We're going to talk about something much harder, how to not be poor. Because most people think poverty is just a lack of money. They're wrong. Poverty is not a number in your bank account. Poverty is a force, a gravitational force. It pulls you down, traps you, and keeps you stuck in a loop until you run out of energy. I call this the physics of poverty. If you want to understand why people stay stuck, you have to understand rocket science. When a rocket tries to leave Earth, it fights gravity. To escape, it must reach a specific speed, escape velocity. And here's the brutal truth. If a rocket uses 99% of its fuel but fails to reach escape velocity, it doesn't get 99% closer to space. It falls back and it crashes. That's exactly what happens to the working class. You work hard, you save a little, you try to climb out, and then something happens. The car breaks down, you get sick, rent goes up. Gravity kicks in, and because you didn't reach escape velocity, you fall all the way back, sometimes even lower, because now you're tired, discouraged, and you have less fuel left. This is why working a little harder doesn't work. In the physics of poverty, linear effort produces zero results. You need exponential force to break free. And here's the twist. The system isn't rigged by conspiracy. It's rigged by mathematics. Poverty is expensive. When you're poor, everything costs more. You can't buy in bulk, so you pay more per unit. You buy cheap shoes, so you replace them every year. You delay healthcare, so it becomes more expensive later. This is known as the boots theory. A rich man buys $50 boots that last 10 years. A poor man buys $10 boots every year. After 10 years, the rich man spends $50. The poor man spends $100 and suffers more. And it gets worse. Late fees, overdraft charges, high interest rates. The system literally charges you for being poor. There was a Harvard study that found financial stress reduces your IQ by 13 points. That's like being sleep deprived or slightly drunk all the time. You're not bad with money, you're overloaded. This is the scarcity trap. So how do you break it? You build a buffer. Your first financial goal is not investing. It's not buying a house. It's saving $500 to $1,000. This money doesn't make you rich. It gives you control. It buys back your brain. It gives you the ability to think clearly instead of reacting to emergencies. Now let's talk about the second loop, the dopamine trap. Why do people buy things they can't afford? It's not stupidity, it's pain relief. When life is stressful, your brain craves dopamine, so you buy a new phone, shoes, or fast food. For a few minutes, you feel better. But here's the trap. Dopamine lasts 20 minutes. Debt lasts 20 years. Poor people use money to buy pleasure. Rich people use money to buy freedom. To break this, you need monk mode. For the next few months, cut everything unnecessary. No eating out, no random shopping, no subscriptions. Live minimal. This isn't punishment, it's training. Now, the third loop, the linear income trap. Most people believe time equals money, so they work more hours. But time is limited, expenses are not. And then inflation hits. Prices rise faster than wages. You're running on a downward escalator. So what's the solution? Skill stacking. Don't be the best at one thing, be good at 2 or 3 things combined. That's where rarity and money come from. When you stack skills, you stop trading time for money and start creating value. Now, the fourth loop, social gravity. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If they're broke, you'll likely stay broke. This is the crab bucket effect. When you try to escape, others pull you back, not because they hate you, but because your growth makes them uncomfortable. So what do? Change your environment. If you can't change people around you, change what you consume. Books, podcasts, mentors. Upgrade your mental circle. And finally, the fifth loop, the compound void. Poor people pay interest, rich people earn it. That's the difference. Every day, one group gets poorer while the other gets richer even while sleeping. There are 3 stages of escape. Stage 1, survival. Cut expenses and eliminate high-interest debt. Stage 2, accumulation. Start investing small amounts consistently. Stage 3, freedom, when your assets generate enough income to cover your needs. That's escape velocity. Poverty is not just external, it's internal. It's a loop, but loops can be broken. The door isn't locked. It never was. You just need the courage to walk out.